Bart had just opened the locker when he was startled by Nelson, the bully hiding inside. Without saying a word, Nelson yanked Bart into the locker. The two men's bodies were squeezed tightly together, but their mouths were foul. Nelson hates Bart for betraying him and insists that Bart be his friend only. However, Bart does not think Nelson is worth the friendship. Eventually, the two of them part ways and go their separate ways. One day, Springville Elementary School is holding an outdoor educational program. Despite Bart's objections, Nelson forcibly dragged him away and insisted on sharing a group with him. Dragged away, Bart was so scared that he fell to his knees and begged for forgiveness, fearing that Nelson would do something terrible to him in a fit of rage. At that moment, the water in the tidal hole where they were suddenly rose. Bart was instantly submerged, but fortunately Nelson found an oxygen tank in time. Despite the difficult process, Nelson manages to save Bart, except that the last person to give Bart artificial respiration is the principal, whom he hates the most. Bart is grateful to Nelson for being saved, but their friendship can never return to what it once was. Without Nelson's protection, Bart becomes the target of the other bullies' bullying. That day, just as the bullies are about to make a move on Bart, a sudden eagle interrupts them. It turns out that this is the pet of a new transfer student. Bart is so fascinated by the eagle that he decides to make friends with the new student. The two of them participate in the eagle taming activity together. Though Bart was scared at first, his interest eventually overcame his fear. This new friend was a much better friend to Bart than Nelson. However, just as his new friend was showing Bart his special skills, he jumped right out of a tree, convinced that he could fly like an eagle. As a result, the new friend is diagnosed with mental illness and is soon sent to an insane asylum. Devastated by the loss of his friendship, Bart goes to see his old friend Milhouse. But then the bad news strikes again. Milhouse is moving to New York City. It's the last of Bart's friends. In order to keep the friendship, Bart flies to New York City to look for him. But Milhouse was a different man, dyed his hair, wore designer clothes, and spoke in a way that Bart didn't understand. When Milhouse's new classmates came to see him, in order to look cool in front of his new friends, Milhouse begged Bart to let him tug on his underwear. Despite extreme inner resistance, Bart can't say no to this one and only friend. In the end, he's disgraced in plain sight.